Guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, it's gonna be a little bit different today. We are not gonna go to Your Motor Performance, which I've been going for the past couple videos. So in this video, we're gonna be cleaning my car. And if you guys have been watching this channel for a little bit, you guys understand or know that I love washing my own car. So nobody else touches my car but myself. Even the dealership, they're not allowed to wash my car. For example, I'll put a picture right over here. And this is something I always do just to remind them, hey, don't run the car through the automatic car wash. Please don't induce any swirl marks. But if you guys are Obsessed Garage or OG subscribers, and you guys can understand what I'm going through. So as you can see today, I have an extensive collection of car cleaning products. So I gotta thank my fiance. She puts up with this. You know, this is our guest closet. We live in a 2-2 condo in downtown. And you know, with living in a condo or apartment, space is very limited. So hun, thank you for that. So as you can see, that's an extensive car detailing collection. In a little bit, my friend Raphael is going to be coming over here and we're going to grab some of this stuff and bring it downstairs and wash our cars. So in a little bit, I'm going to drop this camera down. I'm going to pick up my GoPro 8, just something a little more durable, and we're going to head downstairs and we'll see you when we get there. Sure is dirty. Look how filthy your wheels are. Alright, so this is Raphael. He owns this 2000 and what?
15 F13 6-speed manual competition.
Okay, so
23.
So why is it 1 of 23?
Because it's competition and it's a coupe. So they only made a total of 68s, and then the competition they only made 23 of them. So 1 of 23 of the last big Beamer cars that's actually manual.
So in a little bit, we're gonna wash his car, but he just drove from where? About 25 minutes away?
Sunrise.
So you drove about 25 minutes away, and you never want to wash your car when it's actually hot or been driven. So we're gonna let this car rest a little bit, and we're gonna wash my car. So the first step you definitely want to do is to do the wheels first. You never want to basically wash the car first. Wheels are always number one, because you never want to let hard standing water stay on your car, because it can leave water stains and water marks, and those are hard to get off. First step I like to do is rinse the wheels off. As you can see, all the brake dust coming out right now, all that brake dust coming off. The wheel was coated off G-Technic C5. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description. What I have here is a IK foamer. And what I have inside is a wheel cleaner mixed with water, diluted, and allows you to lose less product, allowing you also to apply the product onto your wheels evenly. Check this out. So basically you want to let that sit in, let it basically work its magic. And in a little bit, I'm going to use my easy detail brush and get inside the barrels.
That doesn't scratch your wheels?
No, so this is microfiber. It's soft enough where it's not going to scratch the wheels at all. Especially when you have brand new wheels, you don't want to put anything too abrasive on brand new wheels.
Those are nice.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, these are Z Performance wheels. These are not in the United States yet. This is predominantly in Europe. You'll see my wheels review on that. And here's a hack I like to do. So this is an old microfiber wash mitt, and a lot of people use microfiber towels for this, but this is a lot easier because it's a bigger surface area. It allows you to get more of the rim, shorter time. Spray a little more product onto your mitt, just work it in. And then in a little bit, your rims are really disgusting, you know that, right? So
yeah.
What we're gonna use is Adam's wheel cleaner. This is a little bit more abrasive, and this is the type of wheel cleaner when you spray on, it smells really bad. So we'll use it on your car.
Damn brake dust.
After you wash it, obviously rinse it off. And one thing I wanted to mention too, your tires. Your tires are normally dirty. It has road grime, road salts, and all that stuff. in order to put tire shine on properly, you want to clean your tires. So right now we're going to spray this on and work it in. In a little bit, I want to spray a little bit more on the brush. You could use a tough shine brush or a brush like this. It doesn't really matter. I think you get it into the tires, it should be fine. And just hose that off after. Car is filthy.
It's dirty.
When was the last time you washed it?
It's a dirty girl. Last time I was here.
How long ago was that?
2 weeks.
More than that, right?
Maybe 3.
Yeah, so you can see, look how caked on his brake dust is. Yeah, so we'll wash that. So since your car is dirty, we'll put a layer of that on first, and then we'll spray another layer of the Adams Polishes wheel cleaner.
So windy.
So right now Raphael is using the Easy Detail brush, and this is something that's allowing you to get into the barrels, and you want to basically do the barrels first, then the outside face of the wheel, because then you're pushing all the dirt back out. And just because his wheels are so dirty, we're gonna basically rinse all that brake dust off. Like I said before, his wheels are really dirty, so we're gonna use some of this Adams wheel cleaner, a little bit more abrasive.
Comes out way easier.
Just instantly, you can kind of see the difference already. I just finished cleaning all my wheels. Raphael's still working on his. His is disgusting, like you saw on camera. So the next step will be actually rinsing the vehicle off. And trust me, there's a coating of dust on it, so it looks like it's clean, but it's not. So the reason why you want to rinse the car first instead of putting your soap on is because you want to hose off any dust or contaminants that's on your car. So it allows you to basically apply the soap on a cleaner surface. All right, this is a foam gun. This allows you to put your soap onto your car on an even surface. There's different modes on here. This is a Gilmore Foamer Spray Master, and there's different modes. So I normally like to start on D, and then towards the end, I like to change it to mode E. The higher you go in the alphabet, the more foam that comes out. So check this out. So the reason why you want to use a foam gun or foam cannon, it allows you to put soap onto the vehicle so it minimizes any marring on the paint. Marring is basically any minor scratches or micro scratches, and that's something you want to avoid. All right, so the reason why you have 2 buckets is it's called 2-bucket method. So as you dip your soap, as you dip your mitt into the soap and you put it onto the vehicle, you collect dirt onto your mitt. And the key tip is you want to go side to side. You never want to go in circle motions, because when you induce the swirl marks, it's gonna be harder to get out. So once your mitt has all the dust and contaminants on the mitt itself, you want to dip it into the rinse bucket, which is designated as a rinse bucket. So this way all the dirt and road grime gets taken off on the mitt, and it's supposed to go to the bottom. Then you dip it back into the soap bucket where, like I said, you're not avoiding scratches, you're minimizing scratches at this point. This wind's making it hard, right?
Yeah, it's going everywhere.
Easiest way to dry the car, as long as your car's protected, is using a leaf blower. Alright guys, we are all done washing the cars. The cars are all clean. If you guys have any questions about some of the products we used today, shoot a comment below and I'll be happy to answer them. What you didn't see on camera, we used a drying agent to basically wipe the car down. I like to do that after every single wash. It gives a depth of gloss onto your paint. Some of the products I do like to use is either a detail spray, or currently I've been using right now is P&S Bead Maker. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, hit the thumbs up because it really helps small channels like myself grow. But any more questions about this product, like I said, shoot a comment below. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.